will start with thermolysis. Thermolysis मतलब that means कि thermal power. Thermal मतलब heat. So using thermal power, we are lysing or we are breaking down some things. So CuCl3 previous video में हमने पढ़ा. This when heated will give CO. This CO is known as quicklime. Okay, and it is used in manufacturing cement. Plus CO2 is released. Okay, this quicklime is used in cement manufacturing cement. Okay, so this is first thermolysis reaction. Second is when we heat FeSO4.7H2, this is green in color. Okay, we get FeSO4 because this 7H2O is released out, right? It leaves the substance. Okay, this is white in color. And when we heat it further, what we will get? Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. Now these two arrows indicate that these are gas and this will escape. So the remaining is Fe2O3. Now Fe2O3 is ferric oxide and it is reddish brown in color. Okay, reddish brown. Now and yes, another thing is that the SO2 that was evolving and SO3 as gas, they are air pollutants. Keep it in mind. Okay. So air pollutants are those substances that pollute the air. Pollute मतलब degrade the quality of air. Okay. Degradation in quality इसका मतलब यह है कि आपको सांस लेने में तकलीफ होगा. It will create negative impact on our body, right? So this is the thing. Now another thing is lead nitrate. जब हम हीट देंगे, it will release okay. If you want to balance, you balance these equations. Okay, 2 and yes, this is balanced. This is 5. This is yellow. These two are gases. Gas. This is solid. This is solid. Now the thing is that how questions are asked. Your examiner may ask that there is compound X that is white in color, that after heating is giving compound Y that is yellow in color, and two gases are evolved. Now name this compound Y, name this compound X, and name these two gases. These kinds of questions are asked in the examination. Okay, so we saw thermolysis. Okay, now we will see photolysis. Photolysis, again, photo came from the word photon, and as you know that photon is associated with light. Light is nothing but small packets of photons, right? You will read it in higher classes. Okay, so अभी के लिए ये याद रखिए कि लाइट के बिना फोटो नहीं खींचा जा सकता है. ट्रिक, दैट्स अ ट्रिक कि जितना अच्छा लाइट उतना अच्छा फोटो, राइट? सो फोटो इज proportional to light, so photo is light. Okay, so here two examples are there. These two are known as halide, silver halide. Okay, halide मतलब halogen, ब्रोमीन, क्लोरीन, आयोडीन, ठीक है, इनको halogen बोला जाता है. Now these two, this silver halide is used in black and white photography. Okay, sorry. These are used in black and white photography. These are stored in black bottles. Do you know why? If sunlight enters the bottle, they will decompose. Br2 gas will be released and silver will be there also. Now you will say, sir, you have not balanced out these equations. Let's balance. See, How simple was balancing? 2 silver, 2 silver, 2 chlorine, 2 chlorine. 2 silver, 2 silver, 2 bromine, 2 bromine. Okay, this chlorine and bromine gases will be released. So this silver halide, this are stored in black bottles, right? So we have read photolysis. Now we will read electrolysis, and after that we will read displacement. Now, electrolysis. For example, this is a beaker, 2 test tubes. This is rubber stopper. Okay. Graphite rods. Water. Graphite rods. Now this water, the water, pure water, is a bad conductor of electricity. So we add 3 to 4 drops of acid. And then to increase the conductivity of water. Now, these are connected to a battery. For example, 12-volt battery. This 12-volt, it denotes the potential difference of the battery. Okay, or you can say the capacity of a battery. Okay. Now, you know that there is a positive terminal and a negative terminal, right? Now, if you are asked which is the positive terminal, which is the negative terminal, what will you do? There is a trick. The trick is known as chota. Chota. C for cathode, H for hydrogen. Cathode, hydrogen. Okay. So, if this is hydrogen, then we can call it cathode, and OTA, ठीक है? OTA में मतलब छोटा में. O stands for oxygen. Oxygen is associated with anode. So here oxygen is if being released, then this is called anode. Now ये T का क्या मतलब है? See, this T is looking like plus. So anode is plus. It is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. So this is positive. If this is positive, the cathode is negative ना? दोनों positive या दोनों negative थोड़ी होता है. So the examiner might ask, okay, कि हाइड्रोजन गैस जो रिलीज हो रहा है वो कहाँ से हो रहा है, या फिर कोई एक दिया होगा, कुछ एक दिया होगा, ठीक है, या फिर ऐसा दिया हो सकता है कि यू आर टोल्ड कि हाउ विल यू डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन दिस टू, क्या कैथोड है क्या एनोड है, यू हैव टू परफॉर्म एन एक्सपेरिमेंट. डू वन थिंग, जस्ट place a matches. Okay, when the gas will react with this matchstick, burning matchstick, there can be two scenarios. One, it can give you pop sound, or it can more aggressively. It can give you pop sound, or it can burn more aggressively. If it is giving you pop sound, then you have to understand that hydrogen gas is present. And if more aggressively it is burning, then you have to understand that oxygen is present. Because oxygen helps in combustion, तो ज़्यादा combustion होगा तो more aggressively it will burn. Okay. Now the thing is that अब कौन सा कैथोड है कौन सा एनोड है? CHOTA छोटा, रिमेंबर. तो एनोड क्या है? पॉजिटिवली चार्ज है, और उसके साथ क्या होगा? ऑक्सीजन होगा. और ऑक्सीजन है तो ये क्या है? एनोड है, एंड दिस इज कनेक्टेड टू द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल. तो उसका ठीक उल्टा, ये कैथोड होगा, इसके साथ नेगेटिव होगा. This is connected with the negative terminal. Now keep it in mind that cations are quite the opposite. Cathode अगर नेगेटिव है तो cations पॉजिटिव होगा, एनोड अगर पॉजिटिव है तो anions नेगेटिव होगा. Okay. Now if you are asked to write the equation, तो क्या इक्वेशन क्या होगा? Right? इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस इज नॉट ओनली कैरिड इन वाटर, बहुत सारी चीज़ों का इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस होता है, बट यू विल रीड इट इन हायर क्लास इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री में आप पढ़ेंगे इन योर सिलेबस ओनली वाटर इज गिवन. ये भी गैस है, ये भी गैस है. This is the reaction of electrolysis of water. Water is dissociating into gaseous hydrogen and gaseous oxygen. That's it. Okay. Now you notice one thing, that the hydrogen, if ऑक्सीजन का इवॉल्व होना अगर रेशियो वाइज देखा जाए तो 2:1 है by volume. Okay, this is important. Okay, questions might be asked on it. Now thermolysis हमने पढ़ लिया, हमने इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस पढ़ लिया, हमने फोटोलाइसिस पढ़ लिया. Now we have to learn about displacement. Now एक स्टोरी बता के समझाता हूँ. This is a seat, okay, and A और B बैठे हैं सीट पे. C को भी सीट चाहिए. Okay, now if C is more strong than A, then क्या करेगा वो ए को डिस्प्लेस करके खुद बी के साथ बैठ जाएगा, राइट, बट ओनली इफ इट इज मोर रिएक्टिव और मोर पावरफुल, राइट. सिमिलर इज द केस इन डिस्प्लेसमेंट. एक एलिमेंट और एक एलिमेंट को डिस्प्लेस करता है. ओके, जनरल फॉर्मूला देखेंगे हम पहले. जनरल फॉर्मूला ये है, this A is getting attached with the C by replacing B. Okay. Now, अब कैसे पता चलेगा कि कौन कितना पावरफुल है, कौन क्या नहीं है? So we have a reactivity series. Okay. Reactivity series है. Series क्या है? Stop calling me a zebra. I like her. I like her. Call me smart genius. Okay, this P for potassium, stop, sodium, calling, calcium, me, magnesium, aluminium, zebra, zinc, I for iron, like for lead, Pb, and hydrogen. Well, again, this is copper, me, mercury, then silver, then gold. Okay. Now you can remember this, copper, फिर mercury, फिर silver, फिर gold, right? इसीलिए gold का प्राइस ज़्यादा है सिल्वर से, because it is least reactive. जितना ज़्यादा least reactive metal या एलिमेंट उतना, और थोड़ा अगर मेजॉरिटी हो उतना ज़्यादा वैल्यू उसका. Okay. So this silver is more reactive than gold, so it is less expensive. उससे ज़्यादा ये क्या बोलते हैं उसको, reactive है mercury. Okay. Now you might get confused here and you might get confused here, because राइट, दिस हियर कंफ्यूजन में अराइज. अब सुनिए, आपने कॉपर के प्लेट में खाया होगा, राइट, आपने कॉपर का वायर भी देखा होगा, बट हैव यू सीन कैल्शियम वायर? हैव यू ईटन इन कैल्शियम प्लेट? नहीं खाया जा सकता है, बिकॉज इट इज रिएक्टिव. पर व्हाई वी यूज कॉपर? बिकॉज इट इज नॉट दैट मच रिएक्टिव. इवन मेनी वेयर कॉपर रिंग्स. ओके, सो बट you cannot wear calcium rings. If you wear calcium rings, it will react. Okay. And again, magnesium and mercury, you have to keep it in mind also that mercury is less reactive, magnesium is more reactive. Okay. अब ज्यादा से कम की तरफ ये जा रहा है, मतलब गोल्ड इज द लीस्ट रिएक्टिव एंड पोटेशियम इज द मोस्ट रिएक्टिव. पोटेशियम से सोडियम थोड़ा कम रिएक्टिव है, उससे थोड़ा कम कैल्शियम है, उससे थोड़ा कम रिएक्टिव मैग्नीशियम है, उससे थोड़ा कम एल्यूमिनियम रिएक्टिव है, उससे थोड़ा कम जिंक रिएक्टिव है, उससे थोड़ा कम आयरन रिएक्टिव है, ऐसे चल रहा है, ठीक है। ओके, नाउ the thing is that we have to learn how this displacement is occurring. Zinc is more reactive than iron, so whereas अगर उल्टा हुआ, there will be, ऐसे भी क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, you have to write no change will be seen, no change will be observed. Okay, compare it. Okay, रिएक्टिविटी सेल्स में ऊपर कौन है? जिंक है। नीचे कौन है? आयरन है। नीचे अगर आयरन है तो इट इज लेस पावरफुल, लेस रिएक्टिव, तो ये डिस्प्लेस नहीं कर पाएगा। ये अगर डिस्प्लेस नहीं कर पाया तो देयर विल बी नो चेंज, राइट? In the next video, we'll learn some more examples of this displacement reaction, and then we'll learn about double displacement reaction. Okay, thank you.